If you sat in on the recent GDS manufacturing summits in Atlanta or Nashville, you heard a very familiar story echoed by leaders across the food, distribution, and industrial sectors. For years, companies have operated on the premise that the chaos of supply chain management could be solved by investing in more data platforms, building out complex ERPs, business intelligence tools, and massive data lakes. But look at the life cycle of a typical disruption. It takes 8.7 hours to detect a delay and over 40 hours to calculate the impact. Because of those silent gaps between isolated systems, 73% of companies simply take the financial loss. During Becky Wanta's keynote at the Nashville GDS, an audience member spoke up. He pointed out that buying yet another data dashboard will never close that latency gap. Becky stopped, pointed right at him, and told the room what he said. The problem is that the traditional alternative means enduring an 18 to 36-month IT overhaul, hoping it delivers value long after the costs have already hit your P&L. The reality is that you already have the data. You have a decision execution problem, and fixing it requires a new architectural approach. Think back to the technology we used before 2007. If you wanted to take a picture, make a call, and navigate a city, you had to manually adapt your day to a separate camera, phone, and GPS unit. The smartphone changed this by introducing an operating system. It coordinated all those separate apps on a single surface, governed entirely by you, without replacing the need for the underlying hardware. Modern supply chains are still running like it's 2006. Your teams are forced to manually jump between disconnected ERPs, warehouse management platforms, and spreadsheets. A2Go's ADIP platform functions like that mobile OS. It is a decision intelligence layer built to sit directly over your existing tech stack. It creates one governed layer to coordinate decisions across the enterprise, closing the execution gap without the agony of migrating or ripping out current systems. This diagram illustrates A2Go's 5-step operational loop, which collapses that traditional 48-hour lag into a matter of seconds. Step 1 is the signal. ADIP pulls fragmented operational data directly from your unchanged IT and OT systems. Step 2 is the decision. A coordinated network of over 35 specialized AI agents evaluates constraints and trade-offs to recommend the exact next best action. Then it hits Step 3, the judgment layer. The automated flow pauses here so your human planners can review the logic. They retain total authority to approve or override the AI based on their actual on-the-ground expertise. Once approved, Step 4 takes over. A2Go executes the write-back, pushing the action directly into your ERP and WMS, eliminating the need for manual data entry. Finally, in Step 5, the system measures the KPI outcome and logs every human override to train the agents for the next event. By learning your business rules under load, A2Go builds a permanent company decision memory. Your institutional expertise compounds over time, instead of walking out the door when someone retires. The immediate result is operational agility. You gain the ability to respond to market changes and disruptions instantly while maintaining strict enterprise control. And you do this while your existing software stack remains completely unchanged. Instead of waiting years for a multi-year IT rollout to finish, this architecture is designed to drive measurable financial impact in just 90 to 120 days. You don't have to boil the ocean to start seeing returns. You begin by deploying ADIP to solve your single highest pain decision. We want to keep the conversation from the GDS summits going and map a path to fix that highest pain use case. You can take the first step right now by visiting a2go.ai/contact us or by reaching out directly to Matt Calamusa and Patrick Rameri. Bridging the execution gap has moved from a theoretical IT roadmap into a tangible operational toolset you can deploy this quarter.